Alright guys, welcome back, and today we have Marvel's What If Season 2, Episode 2, What If Peter Quill Attacked Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Of course! Oh!
Is that a kid?
Not just any kid. Quill, the son of Earth and the stars, whose pain and loss now threatens to destroy the very world he once called home, and the entire universe along with it.
So Ego sent him. Michael Douglas, Haley Atwell, Kurt Russell, Chris Hemsworth, Sebastian Stan.
But young Quill's captor couldn't bring himself to turn him over, and chose to raise him as his own. At least that's how the story often goes.
Yeah.
But in this universe, Yondu never had his change of heart. So he turned Peter over to his father, the celestial being known as Ego.
Damn it, Yondu.
You won't be needing these anymore, Peter. There's so much more for you to play with.
Ego called.
Look at that hair, man.
All destroyed, consumed by a wave of cosmic radiation within 24 hours of his arrival.
Howard Stark.
This kid has an entire nuclear arsenal coursing through his veins.
With that kind of firepower, I don't know that there's a person on Earth who could stop him.
Not one person working alone, but a team made up of the best on little.
Yeah. Peggy's like the Nick Fury now.
There's no vegetable.
The potato chips
Ah.
And you're supposed to be a scientist.
and you're supposed to like potato chips.
You don't like potato chips? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Hank, please, don't hang up.
Hank.
Listen, if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. Just do one thing. Turn on the TV.
What?
Dad, you should see this.
Send the plane.
One step ahead of you.
Hey, honey.
This is so cool.
Things must be real bad if they had the balls to call us in.
Foster.
Hey!
No, it-
Wow, who's the guy in the armor?
King T'Chaka.
Hell yeah!
Your Highness, it's a pleasure. Your father was a great ally to us during the...
That's awesome.
I understand you even donated some vibranium to your efforts. We made a shield out of it. We lost it in the Arctic, but other than that, things turned out...
how the commies snag an invite?
Gorbachev wanted the target contained before he reaches Moscow, so he sent the Winter Soldier.
Oh, yes.
Deadly. I've heard the rumors, but even if they're true, the man we knew is long gone, and we have bigger fish to fry.
Oh, man.
Satellites.
Are we even going to be able to intercept him in time? New York's a long way from the Mojave Desert.
Not in my ride.
Dr. Wendy Lawson, U.S. Air Force.
Marvel.
That uniform doesn't really look like Air Force.
It's not. It's Kree Star Force.
What?
Hank Pym is the Tony Stark of this Avengers.
Catman, Space Frog, Giant Man, Silent but Deadly. Good to see you.
And you're gonna be the crusty guy.
I was just saying.
I love this already. Very much first Avengers vibes with all these heroes coming together and meeting for the first time. Is just a lot of fun. Not the Ferris wheel.
You would think the leader of a technological superpower that masquerades as a third world country would appreciate
Rocket.
I see your point.
I seem to remember you maxing out at 21 feet.
Yeah, I made some adjustments, Hank. Figured it's the end of the world. Go big or go home. If you two are finished measuring your statures, he appears to be enjoying himself on this tilt-a-whirl.
What's the matter, kid? Something.
Ugh.
Okay,
Oh.
get ready.
Oh.
Resistance will only make this more difficult, my young friend.
Shouldn't have killed the raccoon.
Well, that went poorly.
Pull back, killer. If the cube in that jet blows, there won't be a planet left to save.
No! Yes!
Does anyone have a plan?
I've got a plan. Retreat.
Come on, people.
Oh shit, Bucky.
Okay, let's go.
Oh! Thor! Yes!
Is it really you?
If you are referring to your doom,
I thought you were the dude from Van Halen.
Van what? Jotunheim was the first to fall. Asgard soon thereafter. One by one, the armies of the 9 realms perished at that boy's hands.
Oh.
A celestial seedling. Egos use them to implant his essence on planets across the universe. I recovered Earths on my way here from a place called Missouri.
So that's how he's.
My mom loved it too. That her Walkman? It's just you're holding onto it pretty tight. I know if I still had mine, I'd probably be doing the same. Feed me a corn dog and call me Springsteen because I was born in the USA. Why else do you think I'd fly 10,000 light years to get here? In a ship, by the way, with no tape deck. I'm just trying to get home.
Oh. I don't know about that though. I don't trust it. Oh.
Peter's not behind all this. It's his dad. He says he's like a weird alien space god or something.
Yeah, great. Blame the absentee father. I get that enough from my own sons. Hey, Lightning Boy, we kind of have a team thing going on here.
And I have a duty thing going on here, Mustache Man.
We can't just let you take him. We need to study him.
We need to kill him. He's a threat even without the seedling.
He speaks.
Peter. Peter.
Ah.
I guess I'll have to finish what he started myself.
Oh God.
Picking up some cosmic radiation that's definitely not of this world.
You find him, you bring him in ready to sue.
Aww.
You really think a child is going to be so willing to fight his own father? What?
You're not a parrot, are you?
Oh.
I've come to save you by growing and spreading, covering all that exists until every part of you is me.
Oh.
Let's dance.
Just an army of sand Kurt Russells. Yes! By my father's facial hair.
We need to get that seedling out of there.
Sounds like a job for a resident Terminator. Home plate to Winter Soldier, do you copy?
Oh yeah.
Winter Soldier, do you copy?
No!
The Americans have located the target.
Хорошо. Ты готов исполнять?
Oh God. Nice. Yes.
Stand down, soldier. I intercepted your handler's transmission.
It's just you and me, pal.
There is no me.
When you see that kid, all you see is a target. But I see a future, a life he can lead, the good he can do.
And I see it in you, too.
You don't know me.
Steve Rogers did. And the man he knew.
Oh.
loved,
Whoo!
We need him back here now.
Roger that.
50 years later, Captain America is still saving my ass.
That is America's ass.
Someone must stop it!
Yes!
Krusty, jump!
Yes! Yes!
Deep down, I guess I've always known you'd turn out to be a disappointment. You are human, after all.
Actually, old man, my mom says I'm a Star-Lord.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Yes!
Splitting the atom is a lot more intuitive.
This American libation is surprisingly delicious. Do you call it, like beer?
Oh, how exotic!
Another!
I thought maybe you kids might like to have it.
Goose!
The boy may have destroyed Ego's corporeal form, but his planet still lives, and the universe will not know peace.
Perhaps you forgot, Goldilocks. We have sort of a team thing going on here.
Then I suggest you suit up, team.
Yes! Look at that, team. Let's go. That was awesome. That was great. Alright, these first two episodes of What If Season 2 have both been bangers. Like, this type of What If is what's really fun. This, like, where you get a glimpse into, like, what if the Avengers Initiative happened like 30 years before it actually happened, where we get this whole different team, and just it has that same energy as the first Avengers, just getting all these heroes meeting for the first time and interacting, like, just their back and forth is just so fun. Like, we have Peggy and Howard Stark kind of being like the Nick Fury, Maria Hill duo. You got Hank Pym as kind of the Iron Man. Thor is still there, which, on the topic of Thor, this makes me miss serious Thor. You know what I mean? Like, especially after Love and Thunder, it's like, can we get serious Thor again? Because serious Thor is still pretty fun. It's just like, the way he reacts to things and, like, just his dialogue is so great. It doesn't need to be fully serious like it was in, like, the first one in Dark World. But, like, we need to have that balance, like in Ragnarok. Like, it wasn't too silly like Love and Thunder was. Like, Ragnarok and Infinity War were peak Thor. And it was really interesting what they did with Bucky, where it's like he was still brainwashed at this point. He was the Winter Soldier, and it's like Howard Stark like had to like bring up Steve to like kind of make him snap out of things. Like that is a really good detail there. And I really liked what they did with Peter. Like, even though he was turned over to Ego at a younger age, like, he still wasn't able to be, like, manipulated, and, like, he still had his heart. And it was like, it was the same thing, where it's like, I mean, that last scene with Ego and Peter was, like, kind of like the same scene from Volume 2, where, like, it's revealed that Ego killed Peter's mom. But that was really sweet, with and they put Hope in there to kind of bond with him, and like all he wanted to do was just like go visit his home, like see his mother's grave, and Ego's trying to manipulate him but just still can't get through to him. And the line, like, she called me a Star-Lord. So I wonder if, like, going forward, like, he'll become an Avenger and, like, be known as Star-Lord. And T'Chaka and Bill Foster and Marvel were all great additions as well. And it's cool to see Bill Foster, like, actually be Goliath, because we never got to see that in the MCU. And same thing with T'Chaka, like, we got a little glimpse in Black Panther, but, like, we never got to see T'Chaka actually be Black Panther, like, in action. And like, you can say that for, like, all these characters. Like, we saw them, like, further down in the timeline. We never actually got to see them do any, like, hero action. And we only did get, like, a little glimpse of Hank Pym being Ant-Man when Janet was lost into the quantum realm. But Hank Pym Ant-Man is very fun as well. Just Michael Douglas is so great. And this is not going to be the only Avengers episode of the season. Like, obviously we have the finale, What If Strange Supreme intervened, which is most likely going to be another Guardians of the Multiverse type of episode. But episode 8 is also going to be What If the Avengers Assembled in 1602. So that's going to be really interesting. So that's going to do it for my reaction to Marvel's What If Season 2, Episode 2, What If Peter Quill Attacked Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next episode, which is What If Happy Hogan Saved Christmas.